Well, welcome to Melbourne TV. I'm joined by Nathan Jones, who's just come off the track. And how was the session today, mate?
Yeah, no, pretty intense, mate. Obviously, we want to try and rectify some of the things from last week's disappointing loss, and the boys were right into it today. It was pretty solid, and we really focused in on some of our key areas with how we want to play because we didn't execute last weekend, and we're looking forward to carry that form into this weekend against the Suns up there.
Yeah. Big game against the Suns. They've come off a massive loss, and also opportunity for you guys to get up there. Haven't been up there for 3 years. How are you sort of looking ahead to this one?
We're preparing for the Suns' best. I think, when coming off the back of something like that, they'll be looking to respond. So we're expecting them, a super talented side, to come out and play, at their best. And, we're preparing accordingly. And, I think, they've got some key players that we'll be looking to bounce back, and we'll be looking to try and stem that. And as I said, we've been pretty focused on our own performance, not being able to execute some of the key foundations of our game last week, and that was sort of the key theme at training today, and it'll be something we continue to focus on leading in the game. We feel like our best is good enough against any team, but if we don't bring it, and you're just a little bit off like last week, it's you can lose to anyone really. Yeah.
It's been a while since being up there, 3 years. I think half the side haven't played up there. Does that sort of come into it at all, that sort of factor?
No, not really. I think, I guess we sort of take a bit of confidence out of a game similar to North Melbourne earlier in the year. I don't think anyone on the list had played down in Hobart at the time, but we put, although not getting the 4 points, which was disappointing in the end, we put out one of our better performances for the year. So I guess that's probably been part of the theme for the week is regrouping and getting away together and galvanising as a group and hopefully responding after a poor performance. That's what we expect to do after a disappointing display, and I think that presents the opportunity this weekend up on the Gold Coast, and it'll be something the boys are excited about and keen to rectify.
Your form, how are you going with it all? And of course, coming off the neck surgery, how's that going as well?
Yeah, no, I've been reasonably happy. I feel like I'm slowly building back into some pretty good form. I sort of haven't been too disappointed with how I've been playing. Probably not at as high a level as previously, but playing my role for the side, and I think from a positive point of view with my neck, it hasn't caused me any trouble at all, and I feel completely confident in that. And I think that probably the last couple of weeks have started to show some signs of getting back to my best, and I'm really looking forward to continue to build that form, and hopefully my real best, or my absolute optimum isn't too far away. But I think it's been super positive with some of the performances of our teammates, or my teammates over the first 6 weeks. I think there's been some significant improvement from our midfield group. Obviously, it's been well reported with how well Vines is going, which is terrific for the club, terrific for him, and it's great to see him taking another huge step forward and with his own individual game. And I think guys like Dom Tyson and some of the young players we've blooded, Clayton Oliver, and I've loved seeing Tommy Bugg out there as well. So there's been some really positive signs with the development and form of some of the boys out there, and hopefully we can continue to build that group. And I guess there's a little bit less pressure on guys like myself and Bernie, and some of these young guys are really starting to step up, and it's exciting to be a part of that.
All right, mate. Well, good to be chatting, and best luck for this weekend against the Suns.
Yeah, thanks, mate.